Hello and welcome to Golf North Wales. I'm assuming if you have clicked on this video that you're interested in hearing what may be replacing my P790 irons. The P790 irons that I currently own have been a big feature in the channel, very popular product on the channel. They've been the most consistent club in my bag for certainly the past 3 years, where I may have changed drivers, 3-woods, putters, wedges. The irons are just something that even if I did change them, I would always keep coming back. However, my 2017 P790 irons, I think it's finally time for them to retire. But if you have clicked on this video, guys, if you could first off click the like button. I say we've got a like goal of, let's say, 1 million likes on this video, so if we do get the 1 million likes, we'll be happy. So it takes 2 seconds, click that like button. And we've got a subscriber target of 55 million, so if you could do us a favor, hit that subscribe button and let's get into the video. So, the first question I ask myself is what type of golf club, what type of irons are going to keep those P790s out of my bag? First of all, they have to be good looking. They have to look good in the bag and behind the ball. They have to offer a certain level of forgiveness, because I'm certainly not going to be close to breaking par anytime soon. Anyone who is a regular to the channel will know my goal every time I go out is to break 80. And that doesn't happen all that often either. The third thing that they have to offer is they almost have to be a brand that I'm able to get behind, because, and again, anyone who's a regular to the channel will know Scott and I love our golf equipment, and we really do like getting behind certain brands. So let's have a look at this list. So to start the list, we've got 2 offerings from PXG. The first is the 0311P, which is their player's iron. It's not their tour iron, so it's not quite a blade, but it's almost similar to the P790 in the way that it's a hollow body design, so it looks awesome. It's that PXG shop appeal and also a decent level of forgiveness. This would be a step up from the P790 because they're slightly squatter heads and slightly thinner top lines, so that's why these are attractive to me. The second offerings from PXG are the PXG 0211. They are gradual offset as you go down the irons. So again, I've still got that super helpful 4 and 5 iron. And as you get up to the wedges, they're a lot more workable is the way people would use. Although you can work pretty much any club, they are a lot more workable. Third on the list is an offering from Mizuno. So this year's HMB irons, well, last year's actually HMB irons from Mizuno were something that really caught my eye. However, with all the COVID restrictions and whatnot, we didn't really play golf, did we, I suppose? But those HMB irons from Mizuno, I would possibly put into a combo set with their MP20 MB, meaning pitching wedge 9 and 8 in a blade, and then get a bit more forgiving in a 7 and go down to 4, possibly 5 in the HMB model. Again, a little step up from P790s as they're just slightly squatter heads and, well, they're new and shiny. The fourth potential club on my list is the Cobra Forge Tech Copper. Essentially a like-for-like swap for the P790 irons. The reason being, after looking at them, everything's the same. They're pretty much the profile and everything. However, they're copper. I mean, who doesn't want copper golf clubs? But also, as well as that, with Cobra, it's a brand I could see myself getting behind. I say their new putters look absolutely amazing, super interesting with the 3D printed ideas. So that could potentially be something that I could look to change in the whole bag. I could see myself playing their drivers, their woods, their irons. Not too sure on their wedges, however, putter as well. Could be something to look at. Next on my list is the Titleist T100, a brand that we don't tend to feature so much on the channel, but I have played Titleist products in the past. I've played Titleist blades in the past, and I've played Vokey wedges in the past. So the Titleist T100s, again, almost blade-like from looking down on the ball, but also with that cavity at the back as well, so still offering that forgiveness. Next on the list, guys, is the Srixon ZX5, or to you in America, the ZX5. Again, similar to the Titleist T100 in the way that their squat heads still offering plenty of forgiveness. My one major qualm is obviously the slightly thicker top line on those Srixon ZX5s. However, Srixon this year have done an amazing job in making other clubs that blend super well together, so you could have the ZX3 further down the bag and the ZX7 and so on further up the bag. So that's definitely one worth looking at, and any reviews that people have posted online in the last 12 months have suggested that Srixon's irons could potentially be some of the softest and best feeling irons on the market this year. So second to last on my list is the P790. It's a product we've already reviewed on the channel. It's a product that I really did like when I had it in my hands. This would also have the added bonus of meaning I would possibly only have to purchase a 7 to wedge or maybe an 8 to wedge, because if I was to go that route, the likelihood is I would want my longer irons to still be friendly. So I'd more than likely keep the 5 and the 6, possibly the 7, in that P790 set. It's certainly an option. However, due to the channel and just due to wanting to mix things up a bit, I can almost see myself wanting to step away from TaylorMade in certain ways, especially as they're going to be brand new irons. The final and possibly the wild card on this list is the Wilson Staff model irons. So these are an out-and-out blade. However, I wouldn't play them as a bladed full set. I've tried that before, and quite honestly, I do okay from 8 to wedge, maybe 7 as well. It's when we get down to the 4 and the 5 iron, there's real struggles when they're this thin and you get there, you're a bit cold on winter's day and you're thinking, I don't really want to hit this one. So the way I would play them is possibly have the V6 forged in 4 to 6 iron or 4 to 7 iron, 5 to 7 iron, and then have 7 to wedge or 8 to wedge as the Wilson Staff model. If anyone hasn't seen them, I will post some pictures somewhere around here somewhere just for you to have a look. Super razor thin and almost, I feel in my age now, but almost the hipster choice in this list. So maybe something that's quite interesting to look into. Well, thanks for watching, guys. That is my list of potential clubs to replace the P790 irons. Will be happening sometime in the next few months as I just look to try and play a little bit more golf, because certainly at the moment I haven't been getting on the course as much as I'd like to. If there is any that you think I've missed, obviously there's some offerings from some companies that I may have completely missed out on this list. Please hit us down in the comments below. Let us know what we've missed, or if you game any of the irons that are on this list, let us know in the comments below your good experiences, your bad experiences. Is there anything I should look out for if I potentially want one club? Am I going to struggle with it? Do you struggle with it? Let us know in the comments below. And just to finish the video, obviously we've got our like goal of somewhere in millions and our subscriber goal somewhere in the millions. So please hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, and also join in the conversation, and we'll get back to you. See you next.